Deep beneath the icy waves of the Bering Sea, the red king crab reigns as a true giant of the ocean. With spiky shells and powerful claws, these crabs thrive in one of the harshest environments on Earth. Known scientifically as Perillithodes campscaticus, they are icons of Alaska's wild marine ecosystem. Their journey is one of survival and adaptation, from tiny larvae to massive adults. Most know them as a luxury meal, but their life story is far more complex and fascinating. Before reaching our tables, king crabs endure a perilous life, shaped by ancient traditions and modern challenges. Join us as we dive into the world of the red king crab, exploring their life cycle, struggles, and the deep connection they share with humans. Prepare to meet the true rulers of the Bering Sea, whose power and beauty command respect. The king crab's life begins with a remarkable ritual on the ocean floor. In late winter, males search for females about to molt, as mating can only occur when her shell is soft. Using keen senses, the male finds and gently grasps his chosen mate, protecting her from rivals. This hand-holding can last days, a patient vigil in a harsh world. When the female molts, the male carefully transfers his sperm, ensuring the next generation. The process is delicate. Her new shell is soft and she's vulnerable. After mating, the male moves on while the female begins her journey as a mother. Her shell hardens and she prepares to carry and nurture her eggs. This dance of timing and protection is key to the survival of the species. In the cold depths, every successful mating is a triumph of patience and instinct. After mating, the female king crab's focus shifts entirely to her eggs, hundreds of thousands of tiny, vibrant orbs that represent the future of her species. Each egg is a fragile promise, and the mother's journey is just beginning. She carefully attaches the fertilized eggs to the feathery appendages beneath her tail, creating what scientists call a sponge. This mass of eggs will remain with her for nearly a year, clinging tightly as she moves across the ocean floor. The mother's body becomes a living incubator, sheltering her precious cargo from the harsh world outside. Protecting and aerating this massive clutch is a full-time job. The female king crab is constantly cleaning the eggs, removing debris and potential threats. She rhythmically waves oxygen-rich water over them, ensuring each developing embryo receives the life-giving oxygen it needs. This tireless care is crucial. Without it, the eggs would suffocate or fall victim to disease. Over the months, the eggs slowly change color, shifting from bright orange to a deeper, darker hue. This transformation is a sign of life stirring within, as the embryos grow and develop, preparing for the moment they'll break free. The changing colors are a silent countdown to hatching, visible only to those who look closely. As hatching time approaches, the mother embarks on a crucial migration. She moves from the deeper, colder waters to the shallower, plankton-rich coastal areas. Here, the abundance of food will give her young the best possible start. This journey is perilous, but the instinct to protect her offspring drives her onward. When the time is right, the mother performs a remarkable act. She shakes her abdomen vigorously, releasing thousands upon thousands of tiny larvae into the swirling ocean currents. Each larva is swept away, beginning its own adventure in the vast sea. These larvae look nothing like their parents. They are minuscule, almost transparent, and must fend for themselves from the very first moment. Alone in the water column, they drift with the tides, vulnerable to countless predators and the whims of the ocean. With her eggs released, the mother's work is done. Exhausted, but resilient, she leaves behind the next generation, her role as guardian complete for now. She has given her young the best possible start, and now she must focus on her own survival. Soon, she'll molt again, shedding her old exoskeleton and growing anew. If she survives the dangers of the deep, she may repeat this incredible cycle, continuing the ancient rhythm of life beneath the waves. The journey from egg to larva is fraught with danger. Predators lurk at every turn, and only a tiny fraction of the larvae will survive to adulthood. Yet this perilous beginning is the first step in the king crab's epic life story, a story of resilience, adaptation, and hope. Each spring, as the waters warm and daylight returns, this cycle renews. The king crabs gather once more, ensuring the survival of their species and the continuation of this remarkable journey. The devotion of a king crab mother is a marvel of the deep, a testament to the power of life and the enduring mysteries of the ocean. King crab larvae, called zoe, drift as part of the ocean's plankton, tiny and nearly invisible. Their mission: eat and avoid being eaten. Most will not survive, as predators abound and currents sweep them far from home. Over 2 to 3 months they molt several times, each stage bringing them closer to their final form. The last larval stage, the megalopa, is a bridge between swimmer and crawler, part plankton, part crab. The megalopa descends to the sea floor, seeking shelter among rocks and shells. One final molt transforms it into a juvenile crab, no bigger than a fingernail. Only a tiny fraction make it this far, having survived the ocean's gauntlet. Now, the real challenge begins. Growing up on the seafloor. On the cold, shadowy seafloor, juvenile king crabs begin their lives in a world full of danger and uncertainty. From the moment they hatch, these tiny crabs must rely on their instincts to hide and grow, blending into their surroundings to avoid becoming a meal for larger predators. Their journey is one of constant vigilance and adaptation, as every day brings new challenges in the vast underwater wilderness. Vulnerable to predators, they seek refuge in rocky crevices and shell beds, often clustering in dense pods for protection. These hiding places offer a temporary sanctuary, but the threat of hungry fish, octopuses, and even larger crabs is never far away. By sticking together, the young crabs increase their chances of survival, using safety in numbers as their best defense. These living balls of spikes are more than just a spectacle, they serve as a formidable deterrent to would-be attackers. The spiky armor and tight formation make it difficult for predators to single out and snatch an individual crab, giving the group a fighting chance in the harsh environment. Growth comes through molting, shedding their shells to get bigger, a risky process that leaves them exposed. During this vulnerable time, their soft new shells offer little protection, and they must remain hidden until their armor hardens once again. Molting is both a necessity and a gamble, as it can mean the difference between life and death. Young crabs molt frequently, sometimes several times a year, rapidly outgrowing their old shells as they race to reach a safer size. But as they age, the process slows, and each molt becomes a rarer, more significant event in their lives. It takes years to reach maturity, males at 7 to 9 years, females a bit earlier. Throughout this long journey, they must navigate a world filled with shifting currents, changing seasons, and an ever-present risk of predation. Only the most resilient individuals will make it to adulthood. Their diet is opportunistic: worms, clams, barnacles, and whatever else they can find. As scavengers, they play a vital role in the ecosystem, cleaning up the seafloor and recycling nutrients. Their ability to adapt their diet helps them survive in a world where food can be scarce and competition is fierce. Each molt brings them closer to adulthood and the safety of size. With every new shell, they grow stronger and more capable of defending themselves, inching ever closer to the day when they will no longer be the hunted, but the hunters. The juvenile years are a test of patience, stealth, and resilience. Every movement must be calculated, every hiding spot carefully chosen. The ability to blend in and remain unnoticed is often the key to survival in this underwater world. Only the strongest and luckiest will survive to become the giants of the Bering Sea. For many, the journey ends early, but for a fortunate few, perseverance and adaptability will see them through to adulthood. Every survivor is a testament to nature's ingenuity, a living example of how evolution shapes even the smallest creatures to overcome adversity and thrive in the most challenging environments. The journey from fingernail-sized crab to red giant is long and perilous, filled with obstacles and close calls. Yet for those who make it, the reward is a place among the ocean's most impressive survivors, a true marvel of the deep. For Alaska's indigenous peoples, the red king crab has always been more than food. It's a respected gift from the sea. Traditional harvesting was sustainable, using simple traps or hand collection, and every part of the crab was used. Knowledge of crab life cycles and migrations was passed down through generations, ensuring balance and respect. The crab's role extended beyond sustenance, woven into stories and cultural traditions. Today, indigenous communities continue to harvest king crab, blending ancient wisdom with modern conservation. Their legacy teaches us that true sustainability is rooted in respect and deep understanding of nature. The commercial king crab fishery boomed after World War II, with new technology enabling massive harvests. The king crab rush brought wealth but also overfishing, leading to a population crash in the early 1980s. The collapse was a wake-up call. Unregulated exploitation had nearly wiped out the species. strict quotas, limited seasons, and science-based management were introduced to save the fishery. The crab rationalization program ended the dangerous race for crabs, promoting safety and sustainability. Today, Alaska's king crab fishery is a model of responsible management. The lesson balance economic gain with ecological stewardship, or risk losing it all. Red king crabs are true giants. Males can span over 1.5 meters from the tip of one leg to the other, making them one of the largest arthropods in the world. Their sheer size is awe-inspiring, especially when you see one up close or next to a human hand for scale. These impressive creatures can weigh up to 12 kilograms, or about 26 pounds, roughly the weight of a medium-sized dog. Their massive bodies and long, spindly legs make them a prized catch for fishermen, and a spectacle in seafood markets around the world. The king crab's right crusher claw is built for power, capable of breaking open the toughest shells and defending against predators. This claw is noticeably larger and stronger than the left. Meanwhile, the left pinner claw is more delicate, perfect for handling food, picking apart prey, and performing tasks that require precision. This combination of strength and dexterity helps them thrive in their harsh environment. King crabs are perfectly adapted to life in the cold, deep waters of the Bering Sea, where temperatures can drop below freezing. Their thick shells and slow metabolism help them survive in these frigid depths. Each year, they migrate in large groups to shallower coastal areas to breed, sometimes traveling many miles across the ocean floor. This migration is a remarkable journey, crucial for the survival of their species. King crabs are omnivorous scavengers, feasting on clams, sea urchins, worms, small fish, and even decaying organic matter. Their varied diet helps keep the ocean floor clean and balanced. Surprisingly, despite their name, king crabs aren't true crabs at all. Their body structure is quite different from typical crabs. They belong to a group called anomurans, making them closer relatives to hermit crabs than to the crabs we usually picture. This unique lineage gives them some fascinating features. At first glance, king crabs appear to have 8 legs, just like other crabs. But there's more to the story. A hidden 5th pair of legs is tucked away beneath their shell, used not for walking, but for cleaning their gills and helping with respiration. Their adaptability and role as deep-sea cleanup crew make them essential for recycling nutrients and maintaining healthy marine habitats. By interacting with a wide range of marine life, king crabs help support the balance of the ecosystem, making them vital to the ocean's health. Their unique biology, from their armored shells to their specialized claws and hidden legs, truly sets them apart from other crustaceans. Every aspect of their life, from their massive size to their complex behaviors, is shaped by the extreme environment they call home. The red king crab is a marvel of evolution and survival, a true icon of the world's coldest and most mysterious seas. The red king crab's journey, from drifting larva to seafloor titan, is a story of resilience and transformation. Its life mirrors our own evolving relationship with nature, from indigenous stewardship to the lessons of overfishing. Careful management has brought the species back from the brink, showing that balance is possible. Today, the king crab stands as a symbol of Alaska's wild beauty and the importance of conservation. Protecting this species means respecting both science and tradition. The red king crab is more than a delicacy. It's a vital part of the ocean's web of life. By safeguarding its future, we honor the wonders hidden beneath the waves. Let's ensure these red giants continue their reign in the cold, dark depths for generations to come.